Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to the Rustley Golf Club. But more importantly today, it is a warm welcome to our auction gala on behalf of Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision Real Estate. Proudly sponsored today by Olivia Bell from realestate.co.nz. That's the only place you should be searching for property. She's kindly put on today the spread outside. Feel free to go out there and grab yourself some nibbles, a bite to eat, and also order yourself a non-alcoholic drink. By way of introduction, my name is Nathan Gilbert, one of three auctioneers working with you this evening. The second of which, you can't miss him at the back there, is Mark Morrison, and we also have Mike Brown at the rear as well. We're here to assist you across the 13 beautiful properties in our auction lineup this afternoon. Before we get started with that very first auction, I just want to take this opportunity just to introduce you to a few notables around the room before we run you through the code of conduct this afternoon. We have in room James Twiss and Greg Roberts. Pleasure to be working alongside you, business owners of Harcourts Four Seasons. We also have Debbie Johnson and Aaron Johnston from our Harcourts Vision team. Around the room, anyone wearing good-looking ties like myself or name badges, they're probably our branch managers. They're here to help you in any way, shape or form. To my left here is Jeremy and Jess, responsible for the live streaming. We welcome those viewing online. You also get to see the projection of the bids and also the images of the beautiful properties we have on offer very shortly too. And last but certainly not least is Rachel Ashton on my left here, scribing those bids, ensuring that everything we call is absolutely accurate. To our owners in the room or our vendors, a warm welcome to you, and of course it's very much a thank you. It's a thank you for your ease of access over the last few weeks. It's a thank you for your presentation, but most importantly, it's very much a thank you for your choice in Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision Real Estate. To our buyers in the room, of course, a warm welcome to you as well. All the very best with your bidding and your intentions here this afternoon, and congratulations for getting yourselves here today in that cash and unconditional position that you bid by. You are those premium buyers. You get that 5-minute head start effectively on the rest of the market who are waiting and hoping that properties don't sell today so that they get their opportunity. Of course, over the last few weeks, buyers, each one of your lead listing marketing consultants would have circulated you with that appropriate paperwork, the LIM, the title. Of course, in that auction agreement as well is the conduct of auction. No surprises, in every case, the 13, each one of our owners have set that confidential reserve price. Your job today is very easy. It's just to bid upwards towards that reserve price, and once it's breached, if not reached, if you hold that highest bid when the gavel comes to a strike up here, well then congratulations, you are one of the new owners. During the auctions today, as auctioneers, we're going to nominate the increments in which bidding takes place, but we'll work with your strategy as well. However, we may refuse a bid if it's not deemed in the very best interests of our owner. If there's a dispute in the bidding today, we're simply going to go back to the very last undisputed bid and we'll re-offer the property up for your participation from there. In the absence of your bidding, we're going to be placing bids on behalf of our owner, otherwise known as vendor bids. That's what we'll call them when we call them, always on two occasions, well below the reserve price and only ever in the absence of your bidding. So bid with confidence against those bids, knowing that we've got plenty of work to do. Around the room, licensed colleagues may be bidding on behalf of buyers. When they do so, we'll point them out. We'll make that loud and clear, but also be rest assured that we've cited any paperwork and we're very comfortable that they can move forward on that basis. Clause 2.6 is an important one. Like I said before, if bidding moves upwards towards that reserve price but does not quite meet it, the auction is certainly not over. We simply pause with that highest bidder, invite them outside into the lounge where negotiations will ensue. Sometimes during those negotiations, our owners feel very fondly for our purchasers and direct us to sell to them outside the room, therefore meaning that the property is not brought back inside the room for further participation. So if you are waiting here today for the property to be called onto the market for selling, you may be bitterly disappointed. Last but certainly not least, of course, you hear that good sound in your favour. You are the new owner. There'll be a few obligations before you commence any celebrations, being to sign the contract and memorandum, whilst also paying that 10% deposit, while also acknowledging any GST outlined in Schedule 3, whilst recognising that you've received the REA guide and, of course, the purchaser acknowledgement forms. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the very best this evening. That is very much the boring part out of the way. We'll get to the fireworks at Waireki Road with Mark Morrison up very first.
Thank you, Nathan. Some good activity next door in the bar there as well, so we're just going to get that door shut off just so we can all hear things in here. But good afternoon everyone, and yes, welcome along to our first of the day, 356 Waireki Road. in Burnside, Christchurch City. I'm really here just to cap off the fine work of Cheryl Wright, because she's been the one helping you get in a cash and unconditional position here. She's been looking after our owners, our decision makers. So all the very best. In a state and freehold, it is 791 squares of that freehold land. Lot 1 deposit plan is 542377. It's outlined in their record of title that Cheryl and the team, they've been sending your way. The 11th of March 2026 is our conjoined settlement date. I note that a number of phone bidders are registered. Don't worry, Cheryl and I have worked through that documentation in the build up to today. They're genuine bona fide bidders, take good confidence. I always do my utmost to point out and acknowledge those various telephone bidders. Aaron, you've got our owners, our decision makers on the phone. Thank you so much for your help. Schedule 1, well, the list of chattels, they've all been struck out. If you've visited the property, you'll understand and appreciate why. You would have read further terms, clauses 23 and 4. You read and understood all this documentation from top to bottom. You certainly appreciate and understand, as Nathan outlined a few moments ago, you're bidding today cash clean and unconditional. All right, well, this really is a big opportunity, isn't it? It's knocking loud and clear here in Wairakei Road. I'm no good at wielding a hammer apart from this one. I'm okay at, but if you want to get stuck into this home, roll the sleeves up, then there's opportunity, there's upside, and that is clear for all to see. Maybe you're just looking to put it back on the market and sell. Maybe you're looking to keep it as an investment. Maybe it's a home for you. You want to live in it and you want to be ensconced there for many, many years to come. And I can appreciate why, because it's in a great location. You've got access to Burnside High School. The teachers there, they care more than they should. And so it's always a popular location to own real estate. Folks, you're not here to listen to me. You see the opportunity here. I start away on a vendor bid at 200,000, look for 220 here in the room. At 541 specifically, I thought you were going to say that on this side. At 541, has someone got 550 for me next? 580, sir, good to have you into the race at 580 now, and is 600, or is 590 more comfortable for you? But at 580, fairly bid and offered, I have now, as I call it away for the first time. Another quirky number perhaps on this left side, if you like. Put another 41 on top, but at 500, sorry, sir? 590, sir, love to have you into the race at 590. Would you say 600 for me? Sir, one bid seldom buys. But at 590 I have here. Is there a little 5 in the room? Perhaps you can... 595. I heard it here. At 595 and 600 I've got. Thank you, Sonia, and thank you, sir. At 600 I have now. 605, absolutely. At 605, fairly been offered now. 10 on top, sir? No. Okay, just a considered 10 at 610 then. At 610, 615. Thank you, Tim, back from that bidding sabbatical now. At 615, we call it away first type. 20 now. I take it at 20, at 620, of course. Looking for instructions, Aaron, at 620 and 6 and 25. 630 I have now. At 630 here in Wairakei Road, as I chase down those instructions. At $630,000, we call it away. We're on the market. There we go, on the telephone. Be very clear at 630. We bid to win. Last bid at 635. Thank you so much. At 6, 3 and 5. 36. Back to the ones now. Got to fight for good real estate, good terra firma. 37 and 40, sir. Lovely to have you into the race. Good luck. 41 now. The little single. Does he do it? Surely not, so you go at 645. What's called and I sell it? She says yes. You've got to listen to her. Hesitation cost you more. I've got 45 and 46. At 46 now and 50, would you say, Sonia, or Sue down the front, or Tim Jenkins, if you like, with your clients? 650. 650. There you go, sir. At 600. And 1, of course, consistent if nothing else, sir. At 651. Selling it away. Be encouraged by the interest in the competition. At 655. Where was that from? Oh, that was Sonia again. Thank you. At 55 with a cheerful wave. At 55 I have in 660. 6, 5 and 6. Very good. 657. We can do it that way. 58. You call them. 59 would be next, sir. 660, and that's music to my ears, isn't it? At 660, there we go. At 660 now, winning bid and offer. Cash unconditionally here in the room. And I sell it at 660 for the one of a $500 bid if it helps. First call. You'd roll the dice for $500, surely? Surely, yes, there we go. At 660 in the letterbox, at 660, 500 now. Shortens my stride and the pace. Change your pace and strategy here. Maybe someone goes 665 and you might just own it. Distance yourself from the competition here in the room. But at 660, 500, I have it here. Winning bid and offer. First call. 661. 661. Good work. Matching your move at 661. Hard to value property down to these levels, but let's do our best. At 661. Sir, just don't want you kicking yourself later out in the car park. It'll just hurt. First call, and I sell it. 662, thank you. 662. I've got, it's awkward when I have two at the same level. You go 63? 63, there we go. At $663,000. Just one name on the title today. At 663, it's here in the rear. Is it 65? Putting two on, doubles me up. And do we match that at 667 now? Or Sonia, or anyone else for that matter? But it's $665,000 here. It's Burnside High School zoned, close to the airport for those weekend getaways. First call, and I'm selling it. Very good with 500 on. Very good. 665. Oh, really? That's a devilishly good bid, isn't it? At 666, we can't land there. Who's going to bid? I can't vend a bid because we're on the market, but we need to get off the 666. Who goes 667? Quickly now, first and second chance is gone. And I sell it. And it goes 500. 666, 500. Sonia, do we come back at 667? 67. Good. It's 667. There's a hush over the room. Everyone's looking and waiting for you to bid again. Do you go 68 or perhaps 670 is better? First at 668. Yep, 668. Good work. At 668 it is. Sonia, can we go 670 or more? Tim? Scanning, checking, and I sell it here. First and second call is gone at 668 for the opportunity. Yes, 670. Courageous. Good way to buy property. Competition here in the room. $670,000. Can I suggest a 5? Sometimes you've got to spend a little bit more in the short term and it saves you in the long run. But I sell it. It's only money. 75. Great work, sir. Come along to all my auctions, please. At 675, fairly bid and offered. At 675. Yep, with the $5,000 bid. Just putting a bit of daylight between him and his competition. He knows what he's doing. Sonia, I'd encourage your bidder to match that and get me to 80 now. But at 6 3/4 I have. For a wee cracker here in Wairakei Road. I'll give you an opportunity. Yep, you've got 3 of them in fact. First call. You've got the Willows Daycare about 400 metres down the road. I send my kids there. Excellent, excellent teachers there. 676 in the nick of time. Helping struggling parents out like me at the Willows, that's for sure. So if you've got little ones, you send them down there, they'll be little geniuses in no time. At 676,000 here. And I sell it. One last lunge for the keys. You don't lose for 1,000. You come all this way, do all that hard work. First call. Don't think about the price here in 2026, what it's going to be worth to you in the future, of course. Time will look after you. This location. Second chance though. And I sell 500. There we go, 76 and 5. Perhaps 80 is the play, Sonia. But it's 6765, scanning, checking, first call.
677.
Very good. Big deep breath and bid again, I find is a good strategy. Just 10% today. The rest on that settlement date. You see it there up on screen. You're in dangerous place, second position. I know a silver medal's good in the Winter Olympics, but you don't want to be second in these auctions. It's no good. You should go home homeless. at 677. Selling it away. First call, twice. 79, that's good. At 679. Working together nicely at 679 here. Fairly bid, fairly offered, cash unconditionally at 679. What's the rebuttal, Sonia? The retort, the rise? Do we match that at 81? 79 I have. 680, there you go. So they're hurting. They're hurting just as much as you. In fact, twice as much because they bid half as much. At 680. Bricks and mortar. We sell it today. That freehold parcel, a generous parcel at 791 squares at $680,000, and I sell it for the first time. Keep working with me, not against me. Just trying to help. Twice. $85. I thought you might say that. It's a great decision at $685,000 on this side. At 85. Good bold bid. Strong and courageous at 685. Selling it away, Sonia. It's against your client and, of course, the rest of the room. Anyone else can join in. We're certainly on the market at $685,000. Once, twice, Sonia. Third, and she goes. Done. Conceded. Appreciate it. Good work. Looks like you've hung tough and you've done it. Congratulations, guys, at 685. Delighted to announce we are selling 356 Waireki Road. It is going, and it is sold your way. Well done. Congratulations to my underbidders. Appreciate your good work and efforts.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
Okay, folks, can I have your attention, please? A little bit of hush in the room. Let's move along in the catalogue to our second offering today. I welcome lead sales consultant Andrew Sare, first of two auctions today at our auction gala, and to our owners Tegan and Blair, we do thank you very much for the opportunity and your choice in agency. Well, it's Lazarus Lane in Hallswell we go, folks. 3 Lazarus Lane, Hallswell in Christchurch City. Look, it's a freehold estate measuring 153 square metres more or less. Your record of title 784238, while you do have a 25th share 657 square metres. Well, Andrew, the chattels list, that's unchanged, it's clear, it's precise, while the settlement date, folks, is set down for Friday, the 13th of March 2026. Well, we had a look through the property there a week or so ago. Look, it's stylish. It's a stylish townhouse option on the fringe of the city. For those looking for the best of both worlds, suburban living with easy care convenience. You won't have to lift a finger here at Lazarus, folks. The home is beautifully presented. It offers a natural colour tone throughout, while that lovely patio flows freely from the living zones. The 2 double bedrooms, although my favourites, have both got en-suites, a fabulous addition to the home, providing good flatmate or rental potential. And unlike a lot of options in the city here, folks, you do have your very own car park, providing long-term peace of mind and future value. For those looking for stylish, easy care living, well, Lazarus delivers, doesn't it? Fantastic property to call home or perhaps add to your rental portfolio. Okay, I'll open it up to the floor. Who'd like to get me away? Will there be no hesitation from me, folks? I will open the bidding up on what we call a vendor bid at $520,000 there. Looking for your retort north of there. Happy to work with your strategy. Perhaps a $20,000 on the rise there. We're working on a vendor bid at $520,000. Stylish living there in Hallswell on the fringe of the city. Who's going to give me another 20 perhaps? Well, I'll count it down once, twice, third and final call. Well, folks, I will place one final vendor bid at $540,000 there. Welcome you in north of there. Happy to work with your strategy, perhaps a 10 from here. Stays with our vendors at $540,000 there. You won't have to lift a finger here at Lazarus Lane. Once, twice, third and final opportunity, folks. Well, Andrew, it appears it's just you and I here today. It does surprise me there, bidders and buyers. Well, look, we will just bump that vendor bid up to $570,000 and pass the property in there, Andrew. Okay, clearly not for sale at that level, bidders and buyers, but interested parties, please contact Andrew. And I can announce a deadline sale has been set for Tuesday, the 17th of February at 1 p.m. All offers presented to our Harcourts Hornby office. Interest north of 570, please make contact with Andrew. Thanks again, and thanks for the opportunity.
All right, thanks, Jess. Let's move forward to our third opportunity. It is, of course, number 14, Woodley Lane in Prebleton. Jeremy Andrews, Tarsal Roffey, our two lead agents there. You are, you beautiful people. Good luck to you, good luck to our owners, and of course, good luck to the interested parties here in the room and those just having a look online. Now, I'm going to take you through the documentation. It's an estate in freehold, isn't it? A generous parcel, 1,001 square metres of that freehold land. Your settlement date is the 26th of February 2026, or any other such date signed off in writing with our dear owners. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive They remain as circulated. The bar shack, that's thrown in for free, isn't it? That's part of the chattels list. Goodness me, that's a real highlight. I enjoyed having a look at that when I popped to the home just yesterday. Now, the further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24, you've read and understood those, and you understand today you're bidding as usual, cash clean and unconditional. Well, this is a home of real substance and quality. There is no doubt about that. And it's a generous floor plan that awaits you when you call this one home. Some 297 square metres across those two compelling levels. This home is a beautiful home. There are bedrooms and living spaces for each and every one of the whānau, both upstairs and downstairs. I love homes where they've got the master bedroom on the downstairs level. It means you don't need to worry about those stairs. The rest of the family can head upstairs for sleep time, but as the boss or bosses of the home, you are the ones that just get to live on that one level. Great spaces outside, as I mentioned before, to entertain on evenings like today. This will be a sensational home to be ensconced in. You're going to be the ones playing host to all of those friends and families. This really is a prestigious opportunity in what is a prestigious part of Prebleton. Folks, enough from me, isn't it? More from you. Interested to hear our opinions on price and where we see it. Something fair and reasonable, comfortable. Get off on the right foot with the neighbours and into the neighbourhood. You want a good turnout at your housewarming, of course. Do we start away at, say, $1.8 million? Down the rear, nope, that's fine at this stage at 1.8. I'll just take a vendor bid then to make it nice and easy at 1 and 8 at $1.8 million and just say, look, we're certainly not for sale there. If there's a bid north of there, a little quarter at 25,000 or 50 if it's more comfortable for you. Love to have a conversation with you cash and unconditionally. At 1.8 it's with me on a vendor bid. First call, close to 300 squares of breathtaking home that awaits you, but you do need to bid to buy. Second chance here in Prebleton, where the neighbours, they care for their homes more than they should here. And third and final chance for that gorgeous outdoor space. Beautiful home at 1 and 8. Surely, very good. Jeremy Tarsell, not here to dilly-dally today. We want to have a look at the conditional market now. Let's just pass in at 1.8. We're not for sale there. Should you have interest in this beautiful home north of 1 and 8, Tarsell Jeremy would be delighted to have a conversation with you. I'm going to hand over to Nathan Gilbert for our next opportunity.
So hard to get it. your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is that fire?
Alrighty, thanks again, Jess. Folks, we're just going to jump forward in our program to 91 Preston's Road, if that's okay. But never fear, we will return to Greyview Grove in just a few moments. We're just getting everything in order before we can call that auction. So let's keep the rest of our program moving forward, and we, as I said, head to 91 Preston's Road in Redwood in Christchurch City. Now, Manny Core and Red Woolman have been our two lead agents representing this home and assisting you dot your I's and cross your T's in readiness for auction day here to buy what is 91 Preston's Road, a half share and 809 square metres of that freehold land. Now, your settlement date is the 4th of March. That's right, March 4th. We do March 4th towards that settlement date in 2026. That's the day you get the keys and you move in. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels you receive. Your further terms are, well, just nice and easy here. Just clause 23 for your consideration here today. This is rock solid real estate, isn't it? And it's super easy care real estate. This one, it's always a good idea to own a home that just looks after you. You gain those 2 bedrooms, both really well sized, good proportions there. I like the fact that you're going to be nice and comfortable and warm year round because you get the heat pump and the HRV system, and those systems are just fantastic. I love the rear position of that sunny deck there, just stunning. I visited the home and met our owners just yesterday. It was gorgeous. It's a real little sanctuary there, a beautiful little spot to sit back and relax and unwind. All right, team, 91 Prestons. We just need to get things underway with an opening bid or offer here at number 91, where we might see the opportunity. 500, lovely place to start at $500,000. I appreciate your efforts today here at 500 even, at $500,000 I have. Is there a little 10 in the room? Just take me north, just bounce me north to 510. Otherwise, we might just have a pause and a conversation with our highest bidder and offer you that first right to buy. First time at $500,000. Twice, quickly now, third and final chance here at 500,000 the bid. Well, folks, let's just pause the auction. I just need to get some instructions from my owners and come and offer you an opportunity. But great job with your bid. Pausing at 500,000. Auction is still live.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and
Okay, folks, we go back to Rangiora, and of course it's out to 14 Greyview Grove, proudly brought to the market by Katrina Hazelwood. She's that little dynamo from our Ravenswood office running another tremendous auction campaign. Of course, that's how you and I know it, but of course we sell to you today a freehold title on 639 square metres of land, otherwise legally described as Lot 24, deposited plan 555494, all contained and outlined in that record of title that I know Katrina would have been diligently circulating to one and all. Of course, settlement date, that's the 27th of February 2026. Not long to wait before you're happily ensconced in this one. Schedule 1 outlines your list of traddles, and of course clauses 23 through 25. We take that you've read those. You're bidding today, cash and unconditional, a reminder as well. Well, Rangiora, Of course, it continues to be one of North Canterbury's most fastest growing places, and for good reason. Ever growing, full of everything you ever need. It continues to deliver on that increasingly good vibe and that, of course, that more relaxed pace of life. I was out there the other week for lunch, of course, walking around up High Street, those laneways that tuck up to some of those nice cafes would have you mistaken that you might be in Melbourne. Of course, an abundance of restaurants, good bars, great retail, and a lifestyle that truly does deliver. Greyview Grove itself, it's quiet, it's family friendly, and it's located in an area surrounded by just good quality homes. Walking distance to everything as well, I think that's vitally important. The home, of course, tucked up in that nice laneway. It's secure, it's private, it's peaceful, it's practical, it's comfortable. It's the Goldilocks, isn't it? It's not too big, it's not too small. Spacious living zones, good sized bedrooms, and who wouldn't love that outdoor louvered area as well? Great off-street parking. I love that little space off to the left of the boat, the caravan, and of course good off-street parking and double garaging as well. Simply put, it's a property that's just going to perform for you, your family and friends. But I want to know how you are going to perform, and I need to hear that by way of an opening bid or offer. So this is your chance for participation. I know we've got some interest inside the room. There's definitely some conditional interest outside the room, including an offer that has already been written. But I want to work with that unconditional market first and foremost here. Just need to put your hand up for participation. What's the bid? 750, and welcome in, sir, and very good to see you at $750,000. I'm not going to vendor bid against you, but I am going to scan the room and give everyone fair opportunity. I do chase down 25 to go as there's 775 to keep us moving. Otherwise, we will pause with our highest bidder here at $750,000 in Greyview Grove for the first time at $750,000 only. Twice, third and final time at $750,000. Well, sir, ma'am, it appears to be just you and I at this stage. Let's pause, let's have a conversation out the room, and let's see if we can get you into ownership. The auction is reigns live and open, but paused at $750,000.
Out through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I needed you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I could close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for your patience. I return now with an update at 91 Preston's Road in Redwood. We paused with our highest bidder just a little while ago. We've had some really positive conversations north of the level that we did pause the auction at, and I'm really delighted to announce that our owners have instructed us to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract. They've said we'd just like to withdraw and sell our property to the highest bidder. We're doing exactly that. Well done. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you'll do the contract?
Katrina.
Yep. Well,
Okay, folks, we take you back to 14 Greyview Grove, where we left the room a little earlier at $750,000, and we've had some marvellous conversation. That bid has been increased to $827,000. Correct on the nod, yes. And I look to my owners at $827 and confirm we're on the market and selling at $827,000 at 14 Greyview Grove. I call it away and give you 3 chances, but for the first time at $827,000, second and third, and final time at $827,000. It goes. Sold. Well done, Katrina.
You may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my
Thanks, Jeremy. All right, folks, just before we get underway with our next opportunity, I just remind you that in all cases today, our owners have set confidential reserve price, and your job as the bidders is really easy. It's to get the bidding to that reserve. If we reach it or breach it, the highest bid, whose bid as auctioneers we accept, will really simply you are the purchaser here tonight. As auctioneers, we can nominate the sum by which the bids are raised. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very best interests of our owners. Any argy-bargy concerning any bids, we just revert to the last undisputed bid and then recommence the bidding sequence from there. Now, vendor bidding might be something you've heard of before. Don't be fearful of any vendor bids that are in play tonight. Auctioneers, we're the only ones that place vendor bids. If we place a vendor bid, they're under our reserve prices by quite some distance, and also you can take good confidence. A vendor bid is very clearly communicated these days. We use language such as vendor bid, or the bid is with me on behalf of the owners. The part you're here for today potentially is to see the hammer fall to the rostrum. If it falls in your favour, your direction, that means you're our winning bidder. Before you commence celebrations at the bar next door, we'll just get you to work with our lead agent. They're going to take you through all the documentation. You're going to arrange to make the payment of the deposit, which the contract calls for 10% of the purchase price, and you'll complete any GST information if relevant, which is outlined in Schedule 3. I do remind you today, folks, your bidding, it is cash, it is clean, and it is unconditional. That means you've got yourself in an unconditional position to bid here, and I congratulate you on behalf of the Harcourts team here tonight, because that means you are a premier buyer in the marketplace. There's always conditional parties out there in the marketplace hoping that properties don't sell. Don't give them that opportunity. You want to secure them here tonight. Speaking of securing great property, George Gardner, I introduce you, my friend, because you've been looking after number 52 Oxford Road. You've been doing a sensational job of it. You've been very, very busy here, and that's probably not surprising given the quality offering that we bring to the market here, which I'll introduce in a moment. But let me take you through the important stuff, because it's what the legal fraternity describe more formally than you or I. They say 52 Oxford Road in Rangiora is an estate and freehold. Goodness me, a compelling 2,104 square metres of freehold land. That's a rare parcel to find in this day and age in this location. Your settlement date, it is Wednesday the 25th of February 2026, or any other such date mutually signed off in writing and agreed upon with our owners. Schedule 1 outlines an accurate list of chattels. And your further terms of sale, they are clauses 23 to 27 inclusive. Well, as I've already alluded to, this really is a very rare opportunity to secure a very special home in what is an equally special position, a special location. From that tree-lined driveway, it just draws you in, it takes you in to the end of that driveway, where you're just met by the beautiful grounds, the established grounds and gardens, botanical in their nature. I'm not much for gardening, not much good at it, but I can appreciate looking at a nice garden, and that is certainly what we have here. And you're going to be basking in the sun, you're going to be smiling every time you come home to this one. The home itself, it's been well loved, well cherished and well looked after by our owners, by the family. 3 bedrooms, 2 living spaces. They're generously proportioned. They don't make homes like this anymore. These proportions are fantastic. Yes, there's opportunity, of course, to modernise. You'll see the potential, you'll see the upside in this one. The location, it speaks for itself, because it's just a hop, skip and a jump down the road and you're in town. You can pop in and see George in the office should you need to. All right, folks, this is a good home. I encourage you to do your absolute best and your utmost to secure it. It's rare as rocking horse droppings are homes such as this, aren't they? It's a good one. Who'd like to start? All that build-up and anticipation, Rachel, for very little there from the crowd here. 970. 970. Now I heard it, but I didn't see it. Where was that? Lovely to meet you there. At $970,000. Great to have you into the race. All the very best tonight. At $970,000. Is there a little 10 to go? Or perhaps someone wants to take me straight to $1 million. But at $970, I have first call. Is there 980 here in the room? Cash and unconditionally. I would have thought so. Twice for this beautiful opportunity. North of 2,000 square metres in this position. You need to get yourself into pole position in the auction. At 970, that's exactly what you've done, ma'am, for the second and third time. Is there 980 here in the room? Very good. I'll take a vendor bid, a solitary vendor bid at that. I'm a man of my word at 980. No more vendor bids on behalf of the owners north of there. Can you get me through to $1 million? If there's no further bidding, I'll simply pause the auction. We have an opportunity to have a conversation. You've got that first right to buy. Great decision there. At $1 million even, neat and round. At $1 million I have. At 1,000 is what I was about to say, but most call it $1 million. There we go. At $1 million I have. Is there 10 to go? Otherwise we pause and have that chat. First call, twice. Quickly now. Third. Final chance. George, let's just pause with our new best friends here at $1 million even and offer you that first opportunity to buy this gorgeous home north of there. Good luck.
Is your heart racing? Is that fire in your veins? Are your bones burning?
Alrighty team, let's now head to Brad Crockett's 2 Barossa Lane in Hoonhay, Christchurch City. Brad, great to work alongside you and good luck to you and our owners. I'll just take everyone through the documentation that Brad's been making overwhelmingly available to you, the cash and unconditional market. They've been telling you, or Brad's been telling you, and the documentation has been confirming that you're securing 2 Barossa Lane. It's an estate and cross lease and freehold, and your settlement date, I should say, is the 25th of February 2026. Schedule 1 outlines an accurate list of chattels and your further terms of sale, nice and easy here, clauses 23 and 24 for your consideration. Well, let's have a look here at number 2, Barossa. First and foremost, what I love here about this one is its private position. Down that little laneway, you're surrounded by quality homes, and that means quality neighbours. I just love that peaceful position. As I say, the 3 bedrooms, vertical integration in play here because you've got 2 of them up and you've got 1 of them down, which means if it's just you or potentially a little couple situation, then you can just live on that downstairs level and any guests or family or children can just be on those upstairs bedrooms. Now, the nice easy flow in this home in terms of how the everyday living spaces work, and they just reacquaint you so beautifully and easily out to that nice outdoor living area, outdoor space I should say. Now, if you do have any little ones, and there's a few here, younger ones in the room, well, maybe education's important. You got that box ticked here, of course, because you're in zone for Cashmere High School. You've got the internal access garage. It's close to the adventure park. If you're into the outdoor pursuits, it really is a fantastic opportunity. All right, team. That's enough from me. I look to you now for our opening bid or offer here at number 2, Barossa. Cash and unconditionally. What's it to be? The steering matching shoes. Don't all go at once. Was that James bidding or just waving to a friend? It's nice to have friends, isn't it? I don't know what it's like, but I've heard it's very good. Any bids, offers, folks? I'm not going to throw any numbers out there or suggestions. If there's something that you've got in mind that's fair and reasonable, cash and unconditionally, we'd look to work with you. If not, we'll simply be passing in today. Very good. I think I've given everyone ample opportunity. Brad, we'd like to run a deadline sale. That's going to take place next Tuesday, the 17th of February at 5 p.m. That gives everyone the next few days through the weekend to go and view again, if they haven't already, and get their offers ready to be into Brad and the team. 5 o'clock next Tuesday, the 17th. All the best to you, and of course our owners. Thank you.
Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained.
Alrighty, good people. Thank you once again for your patience. I take you back now to 52 Oxford Road in Rangiora, where we did pause at $1 million, if you remember, just a few minutes ago. Now, very graciously outside of the room, our highest bidder have increased their offer to $1,050,000. That's correct. Fantastic. Appreciate the nods of agreement. And our decision makers have said, George, that we're on the market and we're very much for sale at $1,050,000. So, folks, we are on the market and we sell it away here. New name goes on the title. Is there a bid and offer north of there? Otherwise, we sell it to these lovely folk on this side for the first time. And it goes north of 2,000 squares, as I mentioned, twice for this beautiful home. Third and final opportunity here in Rangiora. Here we go. It is selling, and it's sold. Congratulations, guys. Outstanding effort. Congratulations. Thanks so much, George. Thanks, guys. All the very best.
I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a
Alrighty folks, we might as well keep our evening moving forward, and we do that. We head to Bishopdale now, specifically number 4 Lockmore Street in Bishopdale. Now, Aaron and Debbie Johnson, our lead agents, have been representing this home, our owners, and of course assisting you, the cash and unconditional parties out there in the marketplace. All the very best, team. This is an estate and freehold, 604 square metres of that freehold parcel. Your settlement date, the day your will gets better than it already is. Not too long to wait here, the 27th of February 2026. Schedule 1. It outlines the list of chattels that you receive and the further term of sale, just clause 23 for your consideration. So this contract makes for good reading, a nice, neat and concise contract, that is for sure, that Aaron and Debbie have been providing to you. Well, this is a wee Bishopdale beauty, isn't it? And it's situated on a quiet cul-de-sac street. You know that means you live a very peaceful lifestyle here. It's only a few neighbours coming down towards their home at the end of the day. That means the kids can do it old school. They can go and play a bit of cricket and ride their bikes and scooters in the street, just like we all used to way back when. Now, 3 well-sized bedrooms on offer with this one. Good sized rooms as well, those double bedrooms on offer. I love the living space here. It's so light and it's bright. You've got that fireplace. You'll enjoy that come winter time, but certainly no need for that on beautiful evenings such as today. The backyard, once again, if you've got little ones or planning them in the future, all the space that you'd ever need for the children and the pets, nice and secure. Double garage, just the icing on the cake here in Lockmore Street. Okay, team, interested to hear from you once again, cash and unconditionally. If you've got yourself in that position, cash and unconditional, now is an appropriate time to introduce yourself to me. I'd love to meet you. Love to have a conversation, because I know Aaron and Debbie are ready to work with a conditional party, but I'm hoping that you don't bid and buy here tonight. In your hands, where do we see it? It's like a library in here, isn't it? Loud and raucous is okay, folks. Very good. Well, once again, I'm not going to place any vendor bids here tonight. As I said, we do have someone that is very, very keen on securing here in number 4 Lockmore Street in a conditional position. So if you're watching online or here in the room in a conditional position, I would encourage you to get in touch with Debbie and Aaron, and they'll be very happy to help you make your conditional offer as well. All the best to our owners. Thank you so much. Thanks, Debbie, and thank you, Aaron.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my tongue. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
Alrighty, team. Sorry to interrupt good conversation, but I bring you good property here. Opportunity number 9, it's 11B Celia Street. Mr. Duncan McGregor. I'm really here just to cap off his fine work over the last few weeks. Good luck to you, Duncan. Good luck to our lovely owner, of course, the interested parties here, those having a look online as well. This is 11B Celia Street. It's a 535 square metre parcel of freehold land. Your settlement date is the 15th of May 2026, so plenty of time for you to get your affairs in order and for you to book your delivery truck to pull up in the driveway here in Celia Street. That's your settlement date. Schedule 1, that outlines the list of chattels that you receive in your further terms of sale. Nice and easy. Once again, clauses 23, 24 and 25 for your consideration. Well, I'd like to think that this might be one of the best little hidden gems that I have visited in terms of a property in a long time. Initially reasonably unassuming as you wander up that drive, but you head in that front door and wow, this home just hits you. It is fantastic. It's been tastefully extended and transformed over its life. It's been beautifully presented by our owner, and it is just an absolute gorgeous home and position. A real sun trap, that backyard and decking area. You feel like you're away from it all, and yet you're so close to everything that you want in this area. The kitchen is an absolute showstopper. You'll be rustling up fantastic meals for you and the family here. As I mentioned, you've got everything so close. Everything's at your fingertips here. A real lifestyle awaits you. Quality cafes just down the road. This doesn't get too much better. As I said, a little hidden gem. You'll be happily ensconced here for years and years to come. Folks, enough from your auctioneer. We tend to go on from time to time. Look for an opening bid or offer in terms of where we see the opportunity here. Cash and unconditionally. What's a nice number just to get us underway? 920. It's lovely to meet you. Good luck today at 920. I hope to see you at the finish line tonight at $920,000 cash and unconditionally. So at $920,000 here, I have looking for say 940 here in the room for the first time, at $920,000 for the second time, for a little slice of paradise here in Redcliffs. It's a beautiful spot at 920. Third chance and opportunity at 920. I'm just going to take one vendor bid on behalf of my owners just to guide you price-wise at 940. I'm going to take the bid I was looking for. If you get me to 960, I won't ask you for any more money here in the auction room unless there's further bidding from someone else, and we'll step next door for a conversation. Would you be good enough to get me to 960? Thought you might say that, and I'm in an awfully good mood today at $950,000. I'll pause the auction if I see no further bidding. First time at 950, and I appreciate your bids today and your effort to be here. Second call. Third chance at 950. A man of my word at $950,000. Let's pause. Auction still live. Looking for interest north of there. Good luck.
He's leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Alrighty team, I do appreciate your patience. We need to respect decision making of both of our bidders and our owners. I do update you now. In Celia Street, we paused at $950. We did have an increase in the bid through to $970,000, not at a level we are quite ready to accept at this stage. So we're just going to pass the property in at $970,000. Should you have conditional interest in this outstanding property, as I said, it's well worth a visit, this one. It's a beautiful spot, a beautiful home and a beautiful location. Please get in touch with Mr. Duncan McGregor. He'd be really happy to help you get through the home and of course put pen to paper and make it yours. I think we just need to wait till about 15:15 before we can start our next part of our program. So feel free to grab a snack, something to eat. Very good, me too. And we'll be back soon. You better get in before me.
Ghost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is that fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down.
Folks, thank you. It's now, yes, 6:15, so we can now continue with our program. Thanks for your patience. 2/7 Katie Lane in Dallington, Christchurch City is where I take us now. Introduce Team Gilbert Nathan and Becky Gilbert Nathan here representing this dynamic duo. They've been the ones looking after you, helping you get ready for auction night here in Katie Lane. Good luck, Nathan. This is an estate in cross-lease and freehold. Your settlement date is Friday the 27th of February 2026, or any other such date signed off in writing with our owners. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels you receive and the further terms of sale, clauses 23, 24 and 25. I remind you today, you certainly are bidding on a cash and unconditional position in all respects, and just 10% of the purchase price is what we seek from you when that hammer falls in your favour, signifying that you are the winning bidder. Well, this is a wee honey, isn't it? An absolute little honey in Katie Lane, just tucked down and off the road in that private little laneway. It's single story, it is permanent material, and it is standalone. So it adds up to being great real estate. Maybe it is an investment property for you. Perhaps it's a first home. Maybe it's a little downsizing opportunity for you. This is the sort of home that gives you absolutely everything that you need and nothing that you don't. It's very well loved, impeccably presented, Nathan, when I visited and sat down with the owners last night, and yourself. Impeccably presented, beautifully presented. Yes, there's opportunity to update as you see fit, but very livable, well loved and cherished home, this one. We work out its value, of course, folks, by way of that opening bid, in terms of where we see the value and the opportunity. Who's my lamplighter here today in Katie Lane? 2/7 Katie. You don't need to be Katie to buy it. A hush comes over the room. Is there 500 here in the room? Nice and comfortable, easy enough to introduce yourself to the auctioneer at 500, I would have thought. Very good, talking to myself at the front again. It's like being at home. So at $500,000, I'll start on a vendor bid then at $500,000. Neat, round and even at 500, 000 the bid. I look for 10 north of there who gets me to 510, but for the first time, as I put you on notice here, at $500,000, second call. Here, down that quiet little laneway. Owners tell me very friendly little neighbourhood, little community here in Katie Lane. Second call, as I said, at $500,000. Scanning, checking, looking for a little 10 if it helps you. Third call, quickly now, at 500 only. You surprised me, folks, playing into the conditional market's hands. No problem, Nathan. We're simply going to pass in tonight. It's not for sale at 500. Clearly, our owners, they're very committed to seeing a sold sticker go up, because I've said we'd like to price here in Katie Lane at $529,000. So well south of the RV there, Nathan, as well, some $20,000 or thereabouts, I'm told. So there you go, $529,000 now priced and available. Please get in touch with Nath and Becky. They'll be really happy to help you get into Katie Lane. Good luck. go. Yeah, where's Reed? There's Reed. All right, let's go to Preston's. We're all good. I'm getting the thumbs up, which means we can now move forward to our second offering here in Preston's Road. We sold 91 earlier on. This is 91A. It's relatively close to 91. You just have to walk past 91, you'll get to 91A. The same fantastic agents have been representing this one. Manny Kaur and Red Woolman have been our lead agents, our properties ambassadors here over the last few weeks. Good luck to all involved. It is an estate and cross lease and freehold. It's a half share in that 809 square metres of terra firma. Your settlement date is the 4th of March 2026. Schedule 1 outlines an accurate list of chattels and your further term of sale, just clause 23 for your consideration here today. Well, it is classic 1990s brick single level construction home, this one, isn't it? It's a fantastic 150 square metres of townhouse, so it gives you all the space that you need, nothing that you don't. 3 bedrooms. The family bathroom looks after all of those morning routines here. You've got the all-important internal access garage. The deck and the gardens are magnificent. They're well established. It's very, very private, and it's very, very sunny. So a beautiful position for you to enjoy at the end of each day. If you've got children, well, you can send them to Redwood Primary just down the road. It's a hop, skip and a jump away. They'll be on the scooters down to school in no time. Fantastic opportunity in terms of the education. All right, team. Opening bidder offer. You're not here to listen to the auctioneer talk about the home you already love. You're here to get that first bid underway. We'd like to start it. What's something that's comfortable for you? Generally, my first bidder wins my auction 63% of the time. 590. Let's put that theory to the test and see if we can have you winning this auction at $590,000. It's a lovely place to start as there's 600 here in the room, cash and unconditionally. But at 590 with my best friend down in front, and in front at 90 I have, looking for 6. 600, nice to meet you. Good luck today in your endeavours at $600,000. All the best. You'd come back at 610. Lovely, you're getting the hang of this already. At 610,000 and 20's next, sir. 615, thought you might say that. I'll work with you, sir. 620, okay, you've started something with the 5s, haven't you? At 620, back with you at 62 and 5, can I say, sir? 630, okay, doubling them out, can't pick your pattern. And 35, you're consistent now with the 5s. At 35, another 10 to go at 45, would you say? 40 now, back to the 5s. 45, now this time it's 10. Yes, she says yes. You got to listen to the boss, my friend. 650, okay, 5 and 5 now. At 55 and 60, would you say? 660, there we go. That famous band. At $660,000 now, first call, an opportunity, twice. 661, absolutely, I'll take a single, of course. 663. 2 on, looking for instructions if I may at $663,000. Could you hang tough? Could you get me through to 665? Yes, that's a great decision. At 665, looking for instructions. At 665, I have fairly bid and offer now. At 665, I have, can you get me to 66 and 7? 6 and 7, didn't want 666 like the last auction earlier in the day. At 667 now, I have it. Fairly bid and offered. 670's got a good ring to it. Would you be good enough to bid that? I've got 667. First, 670. There we go. 670 fairly bid and offered now. At 670 I have. We're on the market. Thank you so much for those instructions there, Reed. At 670, there you go, folks. Last bidder wins. 672, and it's worth it, sir. Keep working with me. You're doing great. But what about my starter? Here to finish it tonight, right? 673. The rebuttal? 675, can I suggest? Okay, well, I offer you the same opportunity at 675. I've got 674 here. Good decision. Sign of strength in the auction room. Remember to change your mind at 675. Get your nose back in front. Get rid of the bid again. 675, 500, absolutely. For $500. You sure? At 675, 500 on this side. Remember, you'll spend $500 north of there on due diligence on the next home? 676. There we go. At 676, sir, maybe you need to go to 678. Oh, you want another $500 bid on the side at 670? What are we at? 676.5. at 676,500 on the side. Now, you said that before. You mean it this time. At 676,500 back out into the open home trade on the weekends. Be nice to have secured a home and just free up your weekends, do what you'd rather be doing. At 676 and change on the side, and I sell it. First call. What does the family think? Twice, and I sell. You've been a great sport. I commend you. I'll give you one last chance, otherwise it goes, guys. Congratulations for the third and irrevocable time. You see it on screen at 676,500. It is going. It is going. And it is sold. Well done, guys. And commiserations. Commiserations indeed. Thank you so much. Well done. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Mike Brown for King Lear.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away.
Okay, folks, can I have your attention, please? We just move ahead in the catalogue there. Just a little bit of hush. Thank you very much. Welcome lead sales consultant Andrew Sare. Second offering of the day, Andrew. He's a busy man based out of our Hornby office there. And to our vendors, Jeff and Lou, thank you again for the opportunity and your choice in agency. Well, we're offering up 12 King Lear Drive, Rolleston in the Selwyn district. Look, it's an estate and freehold measuring 760 square metres more or less. Lot 136, deposited plan 333025. All tied up in that unique identifier 135222. Well, the chattels list, that's clear and precise, Andrew. We do note the addition of that log burner in the second living, while your settlement date is set down for Friday, the 13th of March 2026. Well, I visited the property yesterday afternoon with Andrew, and a standout for me, look, it's that central location. You can walk to the shops, it's quiet, it's leafy, a very well established location. It's positioned for sun, it's north facing, expansive patio, it's private, it's very sheltered, while it's easy care, permanent material. Well, inside is a treat with freshly painted walls, that new carpet, that separate living room with the log burner. For me, a further advantage of purchasing a home of this vintage. You've got 3 double bedrooms, including that master with ensuite, plus a large office, or perhaps a nursery for the new arrival. The bathrooms have received a nice refresh, while the kitchen is large enough for Andrew to whip up his signature spag bowl. Vehicles certainly haven't been forgotten here at King Lear, with the carpeted double garage and off-street parking providing flexible vehicle storage options. Well, it's a cracking property. It's easy care. The boys have done the hard work there, and it's ready for its new owners or owner. Who would like to kick me into gear there? Sir, down the back there, are you in a cash and unconditional position to bid? Would you like to start me away? Perhaps an easy $700,000 there. Everybody's money at that level, I'd be thinking there. Well, look, no hesitation from me. I will open it up on a vendor, but it's $700,000. Stays safely with our owners at $700,000 the money, looking for a nice easy 20 on the rise there. Will show some strength and take me through to $750,000, may I say. 700, once, twice, third and final call. Well, I'll move things further north there, Andrew, on my final vendor bid, $720,000 there. Looking for interest north of that, folks. Happy to work with your strategy. Is it a 5? Is it a 10? You won't have to lift a finger here at King Lear. The Rock's just down the road there for a cold one. Once, twice, third and final opportunity. Well, Andrew, it appears it's just me up here today. I have got instructions just to pass the property in. I do understand we've got an interested party conditionally in the room here in a position to write up an offer now, I believe. So any interested parties watching online, please get on the phone to Andrew to avoid disappointment. Thanks again, and thanks to our owners for the opportunity, and best of luck, Andrew. Thanks very much.
Alrighty folks, our anchor property of the night. I have the privilege of introducing Mr. Nathan Gilbert for the second time tonight. Nathan, you've been representing our owner here at number 36 Glen Oaks Drive in Northwood, Christchurch City over the last little while. It's an estate and freehold. It's 1,030 compelling squares, a quality parcel of land, of course, here in the heart of Northwood. Your settlement date is the 6th of March 2026. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels you receive, and your further terms of sale is circulated. Clauses 23, 24 and 25. Well, let's have a look at this stunning home. It's a real showstopper home. Look at that in terms of curb appeal and presence. It doesn't get too much better than that. And you are nestled amongst quality offerings here, quality homes that surround you here in Glen Oaks Drive. The home, it's architecturally inspired and it's benefited from a recent update and refresh that just makes it move in ready for you and the family. Large proportions throughout the home, as you can expect. 4 large bedrooms, 2 incredible bathrooms on offer. You've got plentiful living spaces to entertain your nearest and your dearest. The gorgeous outdoor spaces will be well utilised at this time of year. It's a real sense of quality right throughout this home. It's a real sense of substance. It's a home you'd be very proud to own. To do so, you need to bid, you need to make an offer. Do we start things away at $1.6 million? Or more if you like, don't let me stand in the way of value. At 1 and 6, I chase down, I look for that number. Surely, very good, no problems. Happy to represent my owner at $1.6 million on a vendor bid. He's really happy to keep it home for a little bit longer at $1.6 million now. I chase the bid down north of there is their $1,625,000 to go, a little quarter as we say, for the first time here. For the striking, impressive home, the Northwood second call as I put you on notice at $1.6 million. Bedrooms, bathrooms, living spaces aplenty here. Space for you in the growing whānau. Third chance, quickly. I think I've given everyone an ample opportunity, Nathan, today at 1.6. We're not selling. I'll just pass the property in, hand it back into our owners, and of course Nathan Becky's hands at 1.6. It's not for sale. It is, however, for sale. A very sharp and shiny $1,699,000. That represents good buying. That's a lot of real estate priced in and under $1.7 million. Nathan, I'd have the phone handy because I think you're going to be busy. At $1,699,000, at $1,699,000 we are now priced. Absolutely. And I think, Rachel, that wraps up proceedings here. So I can just say on behalf of the auction team, Nathan Gilbert, Mike Brown and myself, and of course the Harcourts Four Seasons and Vision team, thank you so much. Thanks for being a part, pardon me? And realestate.co.nz, I was saving the best till last. I was just building up the crescendo to that part. Thank you so much to the team at realestate.co.nz. May the rest of your day be the best of your day. Thank you.